I'm looking at the pretty leaves outside. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm just not sure any of this is working. I feel anxious but rejoice in the unknown, right? I'm thinking about all the horrible things. I have, as far as yesterday morning, a little dead mouse in my driveway. And I'm like, I could go out and find him right now. And I'm like, what if he's not out there? Or maybe another animal got him. And maybe he's in someone's stomach right now. Like, whose stomach would that be? You'll never find out. You can't go and x-ray all the animals. It's like, oh, the thoughts that I have. And I'm just not sure any of this self-care business is working, actually. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't know what I need. Or if I need anything. I need to go to sleep and stay asleep. Yeah, that's nice. But I can't sleep anymore. You know? I got a good 7 hours of sleep, maybe 6.5. And I was in bed before that though, so that was good. I just don't like spending this much time on myself. It just doesn't seem to help. I mean, I do really enjoy when I go out with my friend Christine. Yeah, we have a nice time, but I can't do that right now. I have to be ever present. B complex, that's what I gotta get today. A B complex vitamin. My stepmother said that helps with nightmares, and that's what she was giving me when I was, do I have orange under my eyes? I don't even know. That's what she was handing me when, I think it's a mixture of that and, was it calcium? I don't remember, I have to ask her again. When Steven died, I hate saying that. I was a mess, and once I just swallowed it, and then boom, it was like instant healing. I was calm. So I think that's what I'll do today. That'll be one of the things, that and cat food. I gotta do that. Clean my house. My house is so messy right now. At least the downstairs is, not the upstairs, thank God. Usually it's the other way around. But, all right. I'm gonna pretend that this is helping. I figured it out. I know why this self-care thing isn't working for me right now. Because right now I'm leaving God out of it, not deliberately, but I went on my phone and I'm looking and I'm like, I saw Mother Angelica. She passed away. She's from Alabama. She started EWTN, Catholic station on TV, and she's talking about fear, and I'm sitting in the chair and I'm like, now I feel better. I feel like now I need to focus on God in order to relax. Misters, what are you doing? What do you see, Misters? What you seeing? The birdies? Seeing the birdies, Misters? So I'm going to listen to Mother Angelica about fear. That's what I need. I need constant. Sometimes I really am so, I can't even hear anything. And I just need to like cry. I need to just go to sleep. I need to vent. I need whatever it is. But most right now in this self-caring time, I am listening to nature and all that. But I need to hear God's promises. That's the real self-care. So after a little bit, I started needing silence again in a matter of minutes. And got my water. And then I started, of course, thinking about somebody. And when I think of that one person, it puts a smile on my face. And, but I had my eyes closed and I was thanking God for another day. Here we are today. We're here all together in the Fry home, and this is the day that he has for us. And then I felt like I kept hearing, come on, raise your hands, raise your hands. And I was just like, no, I'll just leave them here. And I just kept hearing it. And I was like, okay. And I just had them up and I'm saying, I found myself repeating, glory to you, O Lord. Glory to you, O Lord. Glory to you, O Lord. You know what? I just realized. All right, so I have to be at the hospital so early tomorrow for her spinal tap. And then I realized that I really like my hands with lotion on them. So that's what I'm going to do. There's so much cleaning that it's almost like, you try to relax, but you can't relax fully because you still have a lot to do. It's best to do all of that and then do self-care. But then by the time you get to self-care, there's no winning. Okay, just face it. See, I did it on my hands and I actually put it on my face. And whether it's doing anything, it does feel nice. That I like. I don't like getting my feet done. Oh yeah, getting your feet done is like washing your car. It's so disruptive. It's just like, I know the end result is nice. I'd rather just do it. I mean, yeah, it would be nice. One day I'll do it. I don't know. And there's one person I want to go to. If he's still doing it, he looks amazing. He just really goes to town on your feet. Like I've never seen anybody do. I've had my feet done once, and that was right before my wedding. For my bridal. What's it called? When you go out, my college friends took me out. I don't even know. A bridal party? No, it wasn't a bridal party. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. And I hated it. I actually do not like it at all. I even got a full body massage on my wedding day. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I think I would like it in general. Maybe she just wasn't good at it. I don't really know. But getting your feet done is not fun for me. Yeah. I'd rather do it myself, unless it's that one person. And, but lotions and things like that on the skin, it feels really good. It does. It feels renewed. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this self-care business, clean my kitchen because I can't rest unless that's handled. But before I do that, my son has not been feeling good. And that's what makes me have self-care, is when I am giving to. I rarely need to just sit back for myself just once in a while. But it's really, I was thinking about my son. And then I'm thinking I should go and see if he needs anything. Poor kid. I mean, has he really been served? I don't know. Maybe when he goes to his friend's house, I don't know. But let me do that as his mother. Let me see if he wants any breakfast. And that just made me smile, and I perked right up. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's what I have to do. And that's what gives me self-love. Oh, see? And because I said that, listen, the rain is coming down harder. I love it. It's like God heard me talk about what I just did, and this is my little gift. We love the rain here. I don't love it so much that it floods my basement, but I love the rain. Who is Lorraine anyway? All right, here's the beauty. Here it is. That's the wheatgrass. That's what you want. So I had a half a bagel. My son. I said, let me make him a bagel. And he had, Mr. Kitty, cut it out. He likes to scratch the couch, but he did stop. Hey, bon appetito, because this is keto. The bagel wasn't. But, I just say that because it rhymes now. But I was like, I put a half a bagel in there for me. And I was like, after I ate the first one, of course it goes down very quickly. I'm like, let me have another one. And I was like, you know what, Lisa? How about you don't? And I like fasting for sure. I like fasting from the nighttime on, right? So after a certain amount of time. Seti! Who's bothering the dog outside? I don't like fasting during the day anymore. We go through all these different changes. You got to find out what works, when it works. Maybe there's a different time for this, a different time for that. That's what I'm noticing. But yeah, there's no need to gorge myself every time I eat, Lisa. Oh. You know, my sister's like that too. She's like, I love carbohydrates. That makes me feel so good. And before I go to bed, I have to have a warm glass of milk. She's big into like real milk. She's into, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to tell you. She goes to a butcher shop. Just know that. Like a real one. So my job is, see all that? Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's constant. Everywhere you look. I even have a lamp on the table. It's like, hello. So my job right now is to clear all that, make my house a home. That's where I flourish. I don't have to be anywhere today except to go and get, I have to go to the Whole Foods. That's a vitamin store. I'm going to also get, because Seth lost the other one, it's a little spray, empty bottle, and you fill it with essential oils. And you, Mr. Kitty, don't touch it. Mister. Hey. That's a good boy. He wanted to drink out of it. And you spray it down your throat. You have to look online which ones are safe, right? Not all essential oils are safe to consume. And every time I ever had a sore throat, I would spray that down a couple of times a day whenever it felt like I needed it. And it never came on. Like for years, I have not had a sore throat because of that. It kills germs, viruses. And that's what I like to put in my laundry soap, which I have to do again. I have one more bottle left. Oh, I have to make like 13 bottles, and it's not an easy process. It's not horrible, but like in a time like these, it's like, oh, it's time. All right, so we're going to make the best of it. If the Pope can pray for 2 hours a day and do all his worldly affairs, then I think we can do this. All right. Thank you, God, for this day. Thank you that you have equipped me with everything that we need, that I can do what I'm doing right now and not being more stressed out by leaving the house to go and get a job somewhere else and leaving Sarah to be sick for herself. Hi, mister. Say hi, Mr. Kitty. You like that? He's like, no. You want to say hi to everybody? Do you see yourself in the mirror? Mister. Where you going? He wants to go OUT. I really like you. Mister, today I'm going to make chicken soup. And that's where you're going to have some too. Okay? Chicken soup today. Once I get it a little bit cleaned out off the counter, I'll start. And it will be a beautiful thing. All right, I'm going to put worship music on while I clean and call my friend Christine. Hopefully she can talk. All right, here we go. I heard something plop down on the ground, and look what it was. Look at that beast. So it's raining right now, and I was just thinking about... Go ahead, mister. It's raining nice and hard right now, and it was in this very, very spot that I'm standing right now. Years ago, actually, it started when I lived with my mother before I was married and living my single life. How exciting. And what happened was I used to cook in my mother's house, and I would fantasize about like having my own house, playing symphony music, and letting it be raining outside. And hear it? It sounds wonderful. And so one day, living here, it was raining and Steven took all the kids out. And I was standing here. I made spaghetti sauce. Oh, and at my mother's house, I was also fantasizing about drinking a glass of wine, doing all of that. So anyway,
Damn, it's pouring.
it is pouring. I'm gonna anyway. Okay, so it's pouring out. Now this umbrella, Seth, we've had since Rachel was little. You can't break it. Actually, probably Sarah. All right. Ew.
It's pouring in here.
You're gonna have 7 years bad luck now.
Why?
Because you have an umbrella in the house. But that's superstition and we don't believe in that.
Well, where's the ladder? I'll stand under it with the black kitty. Where's Kitty?
I know. Do everything all at once.
I need to shave my mustache, bro. This is
Yeah,
getting too
I
rough.
would think so.
Adios, man.
Okay. Anyway, Steven was out. Take care of that umbrella. Don't let your friends touch it. All right, so Steven's out with the kids. It's raining. I have the symphony music on. I'm making spaghetti sauce because that's what my fantasy was. And I'm drinking a glass of wine. And I'm standing right here. And all of a sudden I went, oh my gosh, I'm living my dream. It was awesome. And like I told you before, that living room in there is the one that I drew when I was little over and over again. Oh, yes. So when God says to me, you did place it in my heart. Oh, I know how he works in my life. As, you know, as much as he's ever shown himself to me. I'm sure he's going to do things that I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? How can you see what I'm saying? I never understood that one. But you're hanging out with me today, see? This is what's going on. It's not the most exciting things, but Mr. Kitty. That's the car, Mr. Kitty. Seth's car. Go look out the window. Go ahead. Window, Mr. Kitty. See, he knows. Window. Come on. Window, Mr. Kitty. Car. Seth's car. See, he's looking all like he doesn't know. Car, Mr. Kitty. Car. Seth. Sethy's car. Look. Go ahead. Sethy's car. Window. See, Sethy? There he goes. Oh my gosh. My son. Car, Mr. Kitty, car. All right, ready to clean? You can help me clean? Misters? Are you gonna help me clean? Car. And let me show you guys, look at how adorable, okay? This was a blanket. It's called Prayer for Healing. Do you know why this is so special? Do you remember when I used to talk about my friend Elma from El Salvador? Oh yeah. This is a blanket that her daughter, who is Sarah's age, made sure that the women at her church were making this blanket. There's a bunch of women that pray for the people that they make this for. Isn't that nice? And so this one is specifically for Sarah, covered with so many prayers. Isn't that beautiful? What does it say? May God's grace be upon this shawl. I can't even read it right now. You do it. Can you do it? Give me a second here. Warming, comforting, enfolding, and embracing. May this mantle be a safe haven, a sacred place of security and well-being, sustaining and embracing in good times as well as difficult ones. May the one who receives this shawl be cradled in hope, kept in joy, graced with peace, and wrapped in love. Blessed be. All right. I am so sick of being emotional. I am a tough cookie in general. Don't need to be all like this. All right, let's get cracking. Hi, honey. There's a little squirrel over there. It's so sad. He was literally standing under the tree. I gotta show him his food out there in the yard. Hey, guy. Guess what today is? Oh, Mr. Kitty, the misters, guess what today is? Today's the last day of you being a kitten, honey. Tomorrow's your birthday. Yes, it is. Tomorrow, you're going to be a big boy, you know. Hey, you're going to be a big boy. You're going to be an adult tomorrow. Does that mean I buy you adult food? Because I have to go shopping today. I don't know. You're a big boy now. You need lots of vitamins. Tomorrow, I won't be here, but I will be back. And tomorrow we'll sing Happy Birthday to you, like that. See? Happy birthday to Mr. Kitty. Okay? Happy birthday, dear Mr. Kitty with the beautiful tail. You're such a good boy. Happy being an adult, and this is your last day of being a kitten, Mr. Kitty. And many more. All right. So what do you think, misters? Hey, let me get your picture. Aw, that's your last picture, misters. That's your last picture of the birthdays of the kitties, the Mr. Kitty. But now what do we call you? Mr. Kitten? No, he's not a kitten. You're not a kitty, you're not a kitten. Mr. What do they call cats that are adults? Mr. Feline. Oh, Mr. Feline. Look at you. I was looking all over for you. Mr. Kitty, I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, I looked it up online and it said, okay, are you ready to listen? I looked it up online and it said that you're going to be an official feline. You're going to be an official cat. So I think we have to call you Mr. Cat. It doesn't have the same, feeling behind it, but Mr. Kitty. Okay? You're an official cat tomorrow, misters. I cannot believe it's almost 3 o'clock. Wow. I've been all right, that's all mostly trash that has to go out in the recycling, but I still haven't really accomplished a whole lot compared to where I really need to be. But I am getting my soup ready. So this is the noodles. The soup is over there. This is for the cat. I'm trying to make his own. And then I really wanted a creamed spinach. Wish I had more cream, but I did use a lot already. But I wanted to show you guys. Look at this peach, will you please? Look. It's just absolutely gigundo, can I tell you right now. All right, I finally got out of the house at 4 o'clock. Thanks for hanging with me today. I don't know why I need you so much. People need people. Okay, so a family member got this shirt for us from New York, and it says, "Fighting this cancer with my God." Oh yeah. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'll be going to, I didn't even look at my face to know. I didn't even do anything. Oh my gosh. After a while, you think everybody cares, but nobody cares. All right, so I made my soup. I have no idea how it tastes. I don't eat chicken soup. I mean, maybe once in a great blue moon, if it's irresistible. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our safeguard against the wiles and wickedness of the devil. Restrain him, O God, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin and destruction of souls. That would be you and me. Amen.